gosh. Oh, you look so cute. Now I need to go find me a lighter. Hold up. I'll be right back. All right. I think I got, yeah. Here we go. Oh, let me do a little skeleton dance.
Not the skeleton dance for the people on the line.
Yes, that was a skeleton dance. I ain't gonna be able to fucking move in the morning.
Oh.
Just that little bit. Ooh, hello, Marijuana. What's up, Naya? Hello, Miss Henry. Love Jones, Victoria Becca. I am the Gede with the accent. What's up? What's up? I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I have the Hotel Row and then I have the Destroyer. It sounds so ominous. Let's see. Hello, Mahogany. What's up, Nika? Nika, where my mambo earrings? Where my mambo earring? Where are my mambo earrings?
Ooh.
I'm gonna call her out. Nika say Marcus got some booty back there. He do got some cakes.
Hey.
Cakes. That's what you get for putting them on display.
So it's that kind of a Friday?
Well, hey. The men, see, everybody be blaming it on me. They be like, you be so dirty and you be instigating these women on your live to be dirty. Who was the first one to start it?
You instigated it.
Nika.
Actually, the Destroyer had his cakes out, so he technically was the first one.
Wow.
He put him out there. Nika just was observing. So that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't throwing neither me or Nika under the bus with that. The cakes was already on display.
Well, I'm gonna make sure not to stand up.
Oh, well, you got cakes too. Come on. Well, you any other time you be up there trying to show your ninnies.
I don't
in
have
your little tank top. You be all you, and then y'all. Wait, I got to bust him, y'all. When I be talking to him, he having the nerve to have the blanket up, covering his ninny glands.
Because I'm a classy hoe.
You're a classy hoe.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that is so true. Very classy, very demure.
Very demure, very classy. Showing up with the boobs covered up. Now, today is a little different. I don't have any pants on. That's why I'm not standing up.
What you just got on? A little moo-moo?
I got my shirt and my underwear on. I'm at home.
Man, that must be nice. That must be nice.
I got my candle lit for Gede.
Hey. Today is All Saints Day too.
See?
Mm-hmm. Hello, Miss Jennifer Lynn. Yes, Naya. He be trying to cover them little itties up. It's like I
They're
can't
not
show
little.
you. Oh,
They are not little. Trying.
I stand corrected, y'all. I stand corrected. I will never say that again. That correction came through quick. They're like, ah. And then he made them bounce for y'all too to make sure y'all understood. Victoria say Freestyle Friday. Look at Nika talk about let us see that cleavage. Nika on y'all.
Listen. Send a donation. Send a donation and I'll show you a little nap.
What you say? Not for free. Not for free. All right. So before we go down the rabbit hole with titties, because we know we have been known to do that. So before we go down that rabbit hole, let's introduce who y'all are. So the Heaux Tarot, who are you?
I am someone who has nice sized boobs, just so we're being clear. I am a reader. Y'all can message me, DM me for openings. I can help y'all with some stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Me and my spirits, me and my ancestors, we just like to be nosy and we like to talk to y'all, and we just like to help y'all through y'all stuff. That's really what it be. It don't be much of nothing else. Like I ain't gonna be like, I'm a healer. I embrace the white light, loving. No, I'm a nosy bitch. Me and my team, and we gonna help y'all out by being nosy. That's it.
I like that. Speak your truth. Speak
Yeah,
your truth.
that's it. That's right. No pusher bra is needed.
I didn't even see that comment until you said it. I was like, oh God, Nika. Day they say period. We know how Day say it too. Oh, Day say I'll be on live every Friday being nosy. What's up, Derek? Who we got? Shawana. We got Joey. Hey, Joey. Let me see. Who else? Trying to say he know nothing but the truth, and that's all he speak.
That's it. That's it. Amen. Acai.
I was speaking to some reader the other day, and she was like, I just don't want to hurt people's feelings. And so she was like, I can't always tell them what spirits say. And I was like, I think you missing the whole point.
Mm-hmm.
You have to give the message. We don't get to pick and choose what the reading is. You got to give the message that spirit is trying to communicate.
Yeah.
That's it. Once you start trying to play God with the message, you don't lost something. And I mean, you don't have to be a negative gloom and doom reader, because life is not gloom and doom for everybody for 24/7. But you definitely do need to tell people the truth so that they can navigate that. If you don't tell them the truth, how are they gonna know when to turn and when to back up and when to stop and when to go forward? That's why the reading is there. So if you are a reader, please, 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 please make sure that you pass in the messages on that spirit wants. Let's see, not hurting. How do I supposed to know if you don't keep it real? Exactly. Like, tell me how it comes out. For real. I don't want to be married to somebody that's been cheating on me for 15 years. I would want to know that this person was doing it. Now, the way that I choose to deal with it after I get the information,
Yeah.
maybe the reading will help me make decisions or make me think clearly. That's just me personally. Exactly. If the message wasn't important, it would not come through. And that's exactly right. All right. So the Destroyer, Doug Graves, the Destroyer. Who are you?
Well, I'm still the Friendly Neighborhood Necromancer, and you can find me on the Friendly Neighborhood Necromancer. I'm pretty much like you guys, a reader, but I deal more with, I don't know, dead people, dead things, usually. But I do play in
amongst other things, yes.
Amongst other things, yeah. But that's usually my focus. But I mean, you know, for the people that do know me, they know where my side, where my bread's buttered. So
for the people who don't know, you have a booking on you have a booking page, right? The Friendly Neighborhood Necromancer.
I mean, it's there. It's on the there on the business page for those who want to have a personal reading with me. Just so you guys know that I just do reports. It's not really a live reading. So you get the I guess 4 different packages. It's just the degree of detail that you want to the details to your answer, or details to your question. So pretty much, you know, it's either I answer or, you know, whatever I call in answers.
He gives a lot of information to y'all. If you get a reading from him, he is right. It is a report. He gives a lot of information. All right. So let's get into it. Anthony, you want to go first?
Oh,
I don't even see questions yet. You see questions?
I don't.
No, I haven't seen anything either.
Hey, Shakira. Hey, Shay. Hey, Marcia.
Oh, there's one.
Okay, I don't see it on my side yet.
I see it. Mahogany the chemist said, "When is my stepdad coming home?" Let's see.
Hey, Auntie. I just noticed that I'm not logged into the account, so I might not be seeing all the messages. So I have to kind of log in or re-log in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back in like a minute.
All right. All right. We'll be looking for you. Let me raise my camera up a tad. There we go.
So Mahogany, I know you guys are definitely missing him. You guys want him to come home. He has a little bit more time. He needs to do a little bit more healing. There's a little bit more. I don't know if this is like test or they just want to observe just to make sure like everything is good that they've been doing with him. I don't know the specifics, but at the end of the day, I'm seeing like something about like not sleeping at night. That could be on you and your family's end, but it could also be something with him where he's not really resting and sleeping at night. So therefore, when they do the test that they do, or they whatever they do in the morning, like it throws something off. So I feel like give it a little bit more time. Let them see what's going on. Let him sleep through the night. Make sure that whatever they've been doing is what they should be doing. That the direction they're going in is the direction that they should be going in, and that whatever the diagnoses they've given is the correct one. But it's not right now. Let it play out. I'd say probably it's like the middle of the month, and we'll go from there.
Hey, Vladimir. Let's see. We got Derek. We got Sheena. All right. So let me see. Honey Baker. Honey Baker. What's going on? The first thing is you need a cleanse. I don't know when is the last time you did a cleanse, but that's the first thing that I heard is that you need to do a cleanse. Honey Baker Spirit. They want to know your Cash App, sweets. Oh, you have it up there.
Yes, it's pinned. And you're very welcome.
Okay, honey. So I think the reason that you need a cleanse, it looks like that you have some God siblings that are either working you or have worked you, but the energy is still there. Kaufu is definitely trying to warn you about this. So there may be even a bath that needs to be made on his twin, or there may even be taking this bath to the crossroads, and I'll ask afterwards. But I do feel like that there is going to be something that gets better. Now, Kuzan is saying, watch your money, watch your spending. There's something that's coming in. It looks like some type of work that is being done on your money. And that could be what they're trying to affect, if somebody is trying to cause some problems with your finances. There may even be some legal things that you're going to have to deal with. Now, Dumbala is asking you to work with him to bring in some money. Ogu is also asking you to work with him for protection from some of the stuff that's coming in. I am getting be careful with accidents. Put a lemon or a lime in your vehicle. St. Clair is telling you to really open up your intuition. Start really trusting what's coming in, because it's like you need to see something. You need to see more clearly. I don't know if you divine for yourself, but this could be that it's like, okay, let me go ahead and open myself up so that spirit can show me what they're trying to show me. There is going to be something that gets better with your money, but you do need a cleanse, and you definitely need to do some money work. And it's because somebody is working against your money. Hidden enemies are around you. Use your intuition. Use your intuition to kind of sort these people out. What Lena say, will I make it through the night?
No, I think it's Thor.
That's Thor? All I thought I saw Lena, and I got glasses on. Let me see. Somebody was like, "Will I make it through the night?" And I was like, "What?" And you said it was Thor?
Like she asked if Thor was going to make it through the night. I'm thinking that it's the pet or
Oh,
something.
Thor. Oh my God. What happened to Thor? Okay, Marcus.
Have you read for Victoria Baker yet?
No.
No? Okay. So this one's for Victoria Baker. Is there someone throwing negative energy your way? I would have to say yes, and I also have to say that it's more than one person. It could be a clique of people that don't like you that may have hired someone, but they are trying to hide their hands and throw stones and all that other good stuff that usually goes along with work. Um, I wouldn't say that it's anything horrendous because scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the worst, I would probably put this at a 3 or maybe even a 4 if they really push it. Cleanse, ward, blood up your ancestors, seek justice or protection, that sort of thing. But everything's done behind your back, or at least it's trying to. But if you find that you're experiencing any kind of chaos or disruptions or anything like that in whatever sector in your life, that's the work. So if it hits your money, it's your money. If it's your love life, it's your love life. But wherever you see from, I would probably say a good maybe 2 or 4 weeks from now, any form of unexpected chaos, that's the work hitting you. It does resolve, albeit a little slower than what you would normally would expect, but it should clear out a little bit faster if you work your spirits, work your cleanses and stuff like that, and protection. But I wouldn't say it's not too horrid of a situation.
I pulled for the problem maker, Nika Keyshawn. She wanted to know, my baby is turning 13 this month. She wants to start selling custom stickers. Will this bring her out of the funk? Yes, it will, but also just talk to her a little bit more, because what I'm seeing here is she's a creative just like you. So it's not necessarily specifically about the stickers. It's about her creating and doing stuff with her hands that she likes to do, that people would like to buy, sell, whatever, whatever. So just have that conversation with her, see where exactly it is that she's trying to go, and nurture whatever it is, because that final card that came out is the Empress. So she definitely has something that is yearning inside her as far as a creative to come out that she wants to release, and just see where that goes is all I would say.
All righty. Let's see. Tommy, will you be moving by the end of the year? Technically, yes. There is a delay on it. We're already in November. And it's showing workaholic. It's showing something trying to come in really, really fast. So this is like somebody who's trying to work to make something happen. And I feel like that if this is not a man, you must have masculine energy, because I keep getting a man on top of this move. Now, I do see success, but there are delays. And then there's a breakthrough that comes in. And it looks like that this move probably needs to happen sooner than later. So I will say King of Pentacles typically is some type of money coming in with the move, but I feel like something is either delaying or blocking the paperwork. And Spirit is saying that you need to move that out the way, which could be doing some blockbuster work or doing some domination work. But it does look like a move is coming in quick. Will it be at the end of the year? It might take you into January. If it doesn't happen in December, it looks like it's going to happen in January, because it's right at the top. What up, Yvette?
I guess it's my turn.
Hmm?
I guess it's my turn here. Mm-hmm. So this one is just for Shar. What do I need to know for your highest good? So two things that stand out for you is dealing with the least pleasant aspects of life, for one, whether or not you're avoiding it or uh, willingly or not willingly. And the other is either problems with your siblings or you need to work on stuff about your work on the way you communicate or how you communicate. Um, both are which is important in life, and of course with interpersonal relationships, with which seems to be kind of a theme for you this year. Carrying on to your next, it would also help you deal with any feminine or female opposition uh, that may be already present in your life, or that may be coming in your life in the next this towards the end or the next year. Um, because a lot of this, I don't want to say shadow work, but I guess this is the closest thing. Um, Avoiding problems or avoidant behaviors can lead to disruptions in your own external environments, especially if you have tried to bring in good things, and they feel like they're slipping away. Part of that is not being able to work on the stuff that you're not aware of. But so things that are dark, that are in darkness, could be bad habits, um, uh, vices, that sort of thing, or even like bad relationships, whether it be romantic or otherwise, that may influence you in a negative way. A lot of this or at least the way it comes through, is more like you need to purge. Certain things must end for other things to improve. You may lose out on things that you are comfortable with, but part of this is um, accepting or transitioning into a state of transformation or change, especially when you're starting to get to the point where your spirits or other things that you are walking with are going to drag. They're about to kind of drag you kicking and screaming if you don't do it yourself. So just be aware that you're kind of teetering on that edge.
It's back to you, Mama.
Is it me? I thought it was you after Marcus.
Is it? Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah,
listen.
I thought.
Listen. I'm still waiting for that donation to come through to pull these titties out. That's what it is. So
Y'all please send this man somebody.
no, do not.
Y'all send this man somebody so he can show y'all some titties.
Do not send the donation. It's denied. No. Moving right along to the other Nika Roberts. She said, "Will I be moving to the States sometime soon?" Listen, the way this election is going, you might not want to come here. So be very careful and do your research.
I didn't want to say anything, but I was kind of like,
I will say though, from the cards that we got, Ten of Pentacles is on top of you with the Hierophant, so Spirit is definitely moving you this way, but it might not necessarily be the States. You got the Five of Cups, and from how it's depicted on this card, you got an option, I feel like somewhere up in Canada, and then you got like two options down like towards Mexico way or something like that. So do your research, look into those two places, somewhere in Canada, two places in Mexico, and then go from there, because the two cups that are knocked over on this card is knocked over in the States area. So it may not be the States, it might just be States adjacent. I hope that helps.
dang, yeah, she might want to look at other options. Okay, did somebody read for Nia Anderson?
No.
Okay, so I get eviction on top of you. And it's like, will I move back in with my mom successfully without an eviction from my current place? Loss of money is on top of you, and this eviction is coming in quick. I do see some money coming in, and I do see that your mother seems to be the way that you are going, because it shows eviction, new job coming in, and then money, and then your mother, and then stability in that relationship, which means that your money may be coming in right at the time when this eviction is supposed to take place. There's fees and things that are coming in on top of this, which means there's money coming in, but there's money lost. So the thing that I'm thinking is if you have money coming in and you are already going into an eviction, because it looks like something has started with the paperwork. Something has started. So I don't know. I don't want to put all your business out there, but it's kind of like if there's money coming in, there may be bills that you need to catch up on and pay before this move comes in. I will say that there is a move coming in with your mom, though. Definitely there's some stuff that's coming in, but it's really like close, my love. And I don't know why these moves are showing like back to back, like money coming in, then the move. Eviction process has started, loss of money is on top of you, needing to focus is right there. So spirit is kind of like, get on it, get the money in. Now, if you owe these people money, pay these people their money, because they have already started some type of paperwork. But then again, why pay if you're gonna move? Okay, wait, I'm sorry. So here's my thinking, because I'm fixing to tell you, like, why fuck them people and just go and move in with your mom, because it looks like you're gonna end up having to pay to catch up. Now, of course, if you are trying to get your credit to stay because you're gonna move in with your mom and get another apartment or get a house, then it looks like you're gonna have to take care of whatever these people feel like you owe them. Because I keep feeling like they feel you owe them money. But shit, I don't know. When it comes to pay the eviction stuff or move in, take that money and move in with mom and figure the shit out later. I don't know. I might go with mom and figure the shit out later. But I hope that helps. I probably got all confused.
God.
Ah.
So this one, oh, where'd he go? This one's for Derek Dickens. I think his name's Gary.
Yeah.
So when will I get my new car? My other one was totaled. So the weird part is that it looks like you are going to get it sometime soon. It looks like the situation is it'll resolve quicker for you, or the likelihood of you getting it. Even the court itself is 3 times positive. So like the money is there, the opportunity is there. The weird part is that you might have some opposition or open opposition. It's weird because do you know Gary, right, Auntie?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not a practitioner, is he?
Not really.
No? Okay, so one of the ways the figures is coming off is that there's someone working you, but you don't come off as a practitioner.
They're
So
probably working his wife. She has a lot of stuff that's coming her way. And that's why I was telling him last night he needs to take a cleanse, because it's bouncing off of her and hitting him.
Okay, because it's coming off as third-party work that's coming in like behind that he doesn't see. So be careful of kind of blowback from whatever it is that your wife is having incoming. But it looks like it's still getting through somewhere, unless this is more like petty kind of, oh, I can get your wife, but like, even though the main target is your wife, I can get you too, because you don't do the same stuff as we do. So you're the weakest link. So I'll get someone else to do it, just because I'm petty that way. But if you might experience some money loss, just letting you know, even if you do cleanse, there is still a possibility that you might lose out on some money that may delay you getting your car. But it still looks like you're going to get your car, even though that it might take a little bit longer if it hits you. So just be aware that that's a possibility too. But if it doesn't hit you, then your car is going to be coming in soon. I can't really give you a timeline because there is a lot of energy. There's a lot of blowback from the direction of your wife, but there's still some energy directed to you. So just be aware that's there too. So
I pulled for Love Jones. What has Joey been lying to me about? Why has Joey been lying to me about what he's going to do? Do I need to get a new man? If you gotta ask if you need to get a new man, then you gotta get a new man. Like, that's just what it is. But I did pull for you, and when I pulled King of Swords and the Fool came out, cut Joey off. Cut Joey off. Begin this new journey, and this new journey that you are about to begin. Bottom of the deck, you have the Sun card, is leading you to your happiness. So Joey is kind of like, I feel like, being an energy vampire, but he's being a vampire on more than just your energy, and he's kind of playing at like your hopes and wishes and dreams and aspirations to kind of keep you around so he can do what he's doing wherever he's doing it at, but holding on to you as like a backup plan or something. So cut Joey off. King of Swords. Use your discernment. Leave him be. Move on to bigger, better, and greater things.
All right, Miss Shar, what do I need to know for my highest good? So the first thing that I heard was let go of negative self-talk. It seems like Spirit is trying to open some doors, but it feels like that you may be talking yourself out of walking through the door. So I feel you're an empath. I feel like you're very gifted. There's a lot of spirit communication around you. There is also a lot of ancestral energy around you. And your spiritual gifts are going to grow, but there's this energy of standing in your own way. So Spirit is kind of like, get out of your way. Stop overthinking things. Stop thinking that everything is not going to work out, because there's something with your thought process that's becoming a block. And I feel like it's been a block for you. There is a lot of spiritual gifts that look like they're opening, like your clairs are opening, and this could be like you're seeing things in your peripheral. You're also having dreams that you're seeing things. There may even be deja vu that's happening. So it's a lot of stuff that's opening up spiritually for you. But Spirit is like, let go of some old habits and negative thinking, because it's almost like you keep getting stuck in some type of cycle, and they want you to break the cycle for your own good, for your highest good.
So this message is for Shakira Heath. Is the house that we heard about today a good move until we buy our house or land? Looking at the figures here, that it seems like it might be a good buy or sell, but this comes off more like all that glitters is not gold. Make sure that this is not done out of impulse or something out of a whimsy, and you take a very good look at this property, especially looking for anything hidden or that's kept from you as a buyer. Would that be the history, the land, or even like the neighborhood itself? I don't know if you can go through like home history like they do with cars and stuff like that, or even ask around the neighbors, canvass the neighborhood to see if they know anything about the house. But a lot of it though is, if you've already, I don't know if you're a practitioner or not or into this stuff, but it seems that your spirits have been trying to talk to you about this property specifically. And whether or not the way the chart is coming off, it seems that they're trying to ward you away from buying the property and asking you to look for a better buy, because it might not, the property might be more trouble than it's worth once time goes on, sort of thing. But it seems like your spirits, i.e. your ancestors or anything that walks with you, they look like that they have something better for you, so you might want to hold off just in case. But it's up to you if you want to buy now. But the way this the chart comes off because the part of fortune index are in 12-12. This is more spirit led than anything. So if you don't get the house, then that's okay. You might find a better one, or spirit might have something for you later down.
Who was that, Doug? Who did you just read?
So Shakira Heath.
Okay.
Ratch Bobo? Any messages for me? I'm trying to move, get a new job, and change my life, and it's like nothing is coming together. The first thing that came out is the move has to definitely happen first. If finances are an issue, they're definitely saying take something that you can get right now to build up your finances, but the change that is going to come through that will happen is not going to happen until you actually move first. You have to get out of where you are because it's dead there. The energy there for you is no longer what you need it to be. Once you do move, you do have a lot of where in areas that you have been struggling, they're going to come to an end, and finances and things come into to balance into play. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Pentacles, and then under that, you have the Sun card. So if finances are the issue, it's definitely saying take something, job wise, even if it's like a part time job or something like that, to boost up your finances so you can have more money towards moving. Because I feel like you're not moving a town over, you might be moving out of state to somewhere else that's more geared toward what you do for actual work. Hope that helps.
Everybody trying to move.
Listen, I'm trying to move.
Yeah, everybody, because and I think that there's a lot of movement that is coming for a lot of people in 2025, because it's showing in almost everybody's cards that we're pulling or looking at. There's a move, there's a move, there's a change. So
Yeah.
Felicia, any guidance from ancestors regarding a new job, a new house? I need to move badly. My landlord is an ass. He is complaining about my dog. It's going to get worse. It shows abuse on top of this person. And it's showing warning, which means that he's going to start becoming more of an ass. The move, though, doesn't look until springtime, which means that you got a little bit more time before that happens. Ambition is on top of you, which means I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get my money together. I'm trying to get everything to push me forward, but the money is not there. It doesn't look like everything that you need is there. But I do see that this man is going to start making it more of a problem, especially with the animal. He does not want the dog there at all. And I don't know if you paid a pet deposit, but he kind of feels like somebody's trying to get over on him. And I'm assuming if you paid a pet deposit, he knew the dog was coming. I would think that you wouldn't allow somebody to move an animal into the house if you didn't agree on it. But I don't know what it is, but it is definitely showing more problems coming in. Job wise, Spirit is saying watch your money, like really focus on your finances. There's a lack of progress on money coming in, but I do see the stress of this is going to make you sick, and it may come to a point where it's like, I don't have any other choice but to get out. So a move is happening. A job comes in afterwards, but I kind of feel like that you're maybe looking for something too, where it's like, let me just get some money so I can get a deposit down and move somewhere else, because this guy is going to make it hard. So I hope it moves faster than springtime, but right now I'm seeing spring.
Okay.
Did Doug freeze the destroyer?
I don't know.
Can you hear me?
He looked like he was possessed. We see you now. You up there like I thought a spirit had taken control.
Oh no. If something were to have possessed me, you would definitely know.
Well, sure. I don't know. You was looking kind of possessed.
Let me go get my holy water. Let me go ahead now.
This one is for where did you go? Shoot. Yeah, Rochelle D. Haskins. Why did my ex-husband reach out to my daughter? Is he trying to come back? For the most part, he's doing.
You hungry?
Hello?
There
Yeah.
you go.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, my internet's not, for some strange reason, it's being silly.
Did he freeze again?
I think so. And was that Jazz? Tell Jazz I'm hungry too.
No, it's a cat.
Oh.
Okay, am I back?
You back.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Rochelle. He doesn't want to get back together with you, but he feels responsible to be the father, or at least his doing his fatherly responsibilities to his child. Could be it could also be that the child may have reached out at some point without you knowing, or you may have done something to reach out and him being pressed to do his, I guess, fill out his responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that be careful with this too, because even though he may be acting in the capacity for now, this may be an impulsive choice for him and it might not last. But if he is truly genuine of trying to be that dad or trying to step up to be the dad, then he should be given the chance to do that. But as soon as he starts dropping off or being irresponsible and stuff like that, you have your answer right there. So for now, it seems like he wants to be the responsible dad. But whether or not he keeps that or keeps to his promises or keeps to his consistency of doing that, time will tell. So your turn, Anthony.
I'm gonna piggyback. I wasn't sure if you froze again or not, so I was just like, let me wait. I'm gonna piggyback off that because I had actually pulled for Rochelle also.
Okay.
I got to basically what the destroyer was saying, and basically he is trying to like fix or like heal his relationship with, you know, your daughter to make things right, because he got some stuff going on with himself. Kind of seems like he's trying to like set his affairs in order almost in a way, but things do kind of go awry because whoever the baby mother is that he's been dealing with, she's kind of giving him trouble now that, you know, there's no more ties between you and him. And I feel like once she realizes that he's reaching out to the kids, she's going to try to come back in to kind of like, oh, you're reaching out to them and you're not here for your child and blah, blah, blah. So that's going to put a strain on the relationship that he's rebuilding with the children that you and him have together. So he's very sincere right now, but circumstances will probably change this to where it's going to be a little chaotic between his current baby mom and the children.
Like I would also add to that too that you know, it might be in time or sometime down the road that he might feel like the relationship may be a burden, but that's probably his business going on, like whatever in his life that you don't know about, or that just people that are unaware and he's not making public.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like he's being hit like in many different directions. He wants to try to do this good thing, but all these other things are kind of like either choking that opportunity or it'll just, you know, help him make him misstep or something. So his attention is divided.
Mm-hmm. And for some reason, I don't know why, but death is on top of him.
I got that too, because it's like, is he dying? So it's like, I don't want to like.
It's something with him getting his affairs in order. Death is on top of him. So I don't know if he's trying to, like you said, like clean slate almost before things go crazy. But yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, the cats.
Well, they're gonna cat.
Right. I'm not gonna say Voodoo is in trouble, Day Day. I'm just gonna say Voodoo is doing what Voodoo does.
This one's for Sina Henry. Any messages for me regarding your job and the best way forward? It looks like you're in a comfortable, well, externally, it looks like your job seems to kind of fit the bills for what you need. Like it pays the bills. It's a pretty calm place, but there's something about you that you seem very restless of, or something that's pissing you off that you're not kind of like expressing in the external world. Um, I would probably suggest either try to kind of have a sit down and I guess I really hate this, but have a come to Jesus moment with yourself and see where you need to be or what direction you want in life with your career. Even if it, going back to school, which I do see an opportunity here, or higher learning, or even finding a new 9 to 5 that would be more up to your speed because it seems that even though this job may be stable, it's a little slow for you or boring, and you need some action. Have you considered paramedic, fire, maybe police? That has lots of probably might be more to your speed. But I mean, yeah, it looks like you need a little bit more excitement in your job because I get this the way the figures are here. It's like something that's repeated again and again, something, cyclical, something that's kind of like a day in, day out, and this whole bleh feeling. So if you want the bleh to go away, you probably want to find a more exciting job, in my opinion. But it's your life.
Alana, the Ecryptic Fae, what are my dreams trying to tell me? Spirit is trying to connect with you on the level of your finances, saying that you need to start looking into leaving where you are because there's something better out there for you. It's not like a fast move, but you definitely need to start sprucing up the resume, putting the resume out there, and see what bites, what hits, what catches, lands. I'm also seeing too that this is you moving from where you are. You're not going to stay where you are. Again, this doesn't look like a city or a town over. This looks like states away. You're going to move somewhere where things are going to be better for you, more aligned with what you're supposed to be doing spiritually and then job wise. So the dreams are trying to piece together, kind of give you information on what's coming your way, how to maneuver, and how to just prepare for what's happening. You over there cat sitting?
I'm out there cat fighting. I'm trying to jump a fence with a broom so I can beat some cat ass.
Oh Lord.
Something out there ripping them apart. Like it's probably a big ass Tom, but they were out there just screaming, and I
Oh
was
my
like, "Oh
God.
hell no!" I'm like,
Was it Voodoo or the other cats?
Voodoo hasn't made it in, so more than likely he's already injured though. So more than likely he's out there fighting again. So
No.
I just pulled Milo in, so I don't know what kind of shape. We're waiting for him to come in, but these goddamn cats. Let me see. That's what happens when you have street cats that don't want to be indoor cats all the time.
Auntie, that's work, huh?
Yeah, I know. They're about to turn into indoor cats because my heart can't take this bullshit. Okay. I can't be out there trying to climb goddamn fences with a broom to go to a cat fight. I ain't even got no nails on. Like, what the fuck? All right, so let's see. Crystal Smith Tarot. Tart. I'm sorry. James, I kept getting something with just sex. I feel like that there is chemistry. I feel like that there's a connection, but when it looked like where is it going, the passion card kept coming up and then going around in circles. And this is somebody that maybe likes doing one thing, but they're not sure that they want to move it towards something else. So I would just say watch your heart with this person, because it could just be something where this person doesn't want it to be deeper. They like what they're doing right now. Milo, come back in here.
This one's for Nicole Tavicle. Will my business become more financially successful in the near future? Is there a good spiritual message for me? I come bearing neutral news. You're still right now you're at a crossroads as to what decisions of how you want to do your business. It seems like you've hit, I don't want to say a wall or a block, but there's something about this, what you're doing, that is, I don't know, hamstringing it. I wouldn't say that it's you as much as maybe you might have glaring competition, and you might have to do something unique or neat, or do something that makes you stand out more, so that your business is a bit more attractive. It could also be that your business is in an area which is super saturated with what you do, and you might have to maybe relocate or advertise outside of that area, and advertise, I guess, your services elsewhere. But there is still opportunity for growth, opportunity to move in a different direction that provides growth. But it's something that you have to discover yourself. There is kind of a bit of a luck fall coming your way, in terms of, I guess, long-term opportunities, of getting opportunities for growth expansion, as well as bringing in customers in. But again, you either have to do something unique or something that stands out, or you need to do a business in a different area that is not as saturated with what you do, at least from what this particular chart is expressing. So that is what my advice is for this.
Ginger Terrell, will GD and I have to move to Oklahoma or separate? First, and this is just me being me, Oklahoma? What is in Oklahoma? That's a legitimate question. Like, please respond and just let me know, like, what's in Oklahoma.
I don't know what's in Oklahoma. I'm up in Canada, so.
I mean, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Ginger. I'm like, what's in Oklahoma? Because is that even a real place at this point? Like, I don't know. But I will say, when I pulled the cards for you, separate is not an option. Queen of Wands came out, then the King of Wands. You guys are definitely counterparts. You're supposed to be together. And then the bottom of the deck, you got the Magician. So if it's not Oklahoma, it could be somewhere else. But it's definitely that whatever is going to happen, you guys are going to move together. That's how I see it. You said her family, her parents are sick. So it could be Oklahoma. I don't see you guys moving separately. I will say that. I don't see anybody moving separately. So I definitely do see you guys moving together. So if it's, her parents and the parents need the assistance, then you guys are most likely going to end up going to Oklahoma. Because again, the Magician is here. You have what you need to be successful no matter where you go. So congratulations. And when you get to Oklahoma, child, please send me some pictures, because I just want to see what Oklahoma looked like, because that's foreign to me.
Oklahoma?
Yeah. Okay, don't say that. You're going to stress the child out.
No, I mean, it's nice. It is nice. It's beautiful. I passed through. It was good. That
didn't sound very believable.
That look you gave me, like, it was nice. It definitely was nice. Oh my God. Let me quit. These cats got me stressed out over here. That's what it is. Voodoo just walked in limping, so I'm stressed. Let me see. Let me find somebody. It's a shame. Single as a Pringle, and this goddamn cat's that's stressing me out. Okay, let's see, Nancy. Is the person in my dream last night the one working my evil eye to cause me problems? This kind of piggybacks off of Derek, where Marcus or the Destroyer was saying that Derek was getting hit.
Well, I'm going to piggyback off you in this one because I actually rolled for that one as well. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right. So it's the person that she dreamed about, the one that's doing all the evil eye energy. So I got a yes, but I also got hidden enemies, which means one, it's not just this person. It kind of goes off of what we talked about. Hidden enemies is on top of a job, which means that you have some people that you work with that do not like you. And then we do have something going on with this person where there looks like there was some type of falling out, and there's an energy of this person feeling like they're not as connected to you as they were. So it could have been something coming from this person for sure, and that maybe what spirit was kind of warning you with this. I feel like something in the future is going to come more from this person than what's actually happening now. But I do see a lot of hidden enemies on around work and also social media, just like what I told you. Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh, definitely feminine or female energy. It could also be a gay person or gay man, for all I know. But if I wanted to point at signs, Capricorn, Virgo, or Scorpio or Cancer, one of those four.
It's the Virgo. I know it's the Virgo.
Is it the Virgo? Okay.
No, I'm messing. It could be any of those because I got Virgo and Scorpio too.
But thankfully, the work that you've done, or at least if you've built luck over time, that's kind of shielding you from the majority of it. But you don't want to let it hit your luck too much because it's going to drain your reserves. That's going to be opened up to other stuff too. But I would probably say Return to Sender or Reversal or something like that if you haven't worked that one yet. Or hell, Mirror Box that shit. That's buried in a graveyard. But but I mean, you don't have to be that hostile about it. But something to send it back, fire up your ancestors, give them something extra. I would probably rate this a 4 to 5, only because I would say that Auntie had said that there's multiple people, but there's one or two people that are actually pretty good at what they do. So 4 or 5 rating out of 10. But make sure you clean, make sure everything is in its place, and place for everything. Keep things in order, dot your I's, cross your T's. At least for the next 4 weeks, stay out of like bad places. Try not to delve into vice too much. You don't want to attract that kind of energy. But yeah, keep your nose clean.
Yeah, that's good. Shawana say set boundaries with the cats. Typically, I do. I definitely do, but right now, yeah, Voodoo kind of running me a little bit. He's spoiled. He running me a little bit, but we're gonna be all right.
I just want to say I hate when people you work with are jealous of you and be like talking about you behind your back. Well, if you was doing your job, you wouldn't have to be jealous of me. Like, come on.
That's true. It's true. But jealousy is, I think, a spirit. And I think sometimes people pick up that attachment and they just can't let it go. Some people like the way it feels, to be honest. Judy, no. Judy, like, look, I'm carrying the whole Virgo nation on top of my back. She like, no, not the Virgos. Not the Virgos. It probably is the Scorpio, Judy. Just between me and you, it's probably the Scorpio.
Nah, Virgos, if you piss a Virgo off, a Virgo will, you know.
Yeah, they're not innocent by any means.
Oh yeah, that's right, Nancy. I know you asked me about like working with Samael or Andromalius. Did they pull them out? Did they bring him to the light as you asked? Like, what happened there?
Maybe they did. Maybe they did.
Um, I pulled for Lisa Stratton. She said, "Will I be moving soon?" So here's the thing, Lisa. I feel like you had a possible move not too far in the recent past, and you didn't jump on it because it wasn't specifically what you wanted. Like it was something about it that wasn't feeling right. And so you're kind of like beating yourself up, like I should have took it, I should have took it, I should have went with it, I should have went with it. And it was a good thing that you didn't. So what I do see is you do have a move coming in, but this move is coming in like around tax season. So continue to stack, continue to save, continue to do what you're doing. And then when tax season come in and the taxes come through, you have a little extra cushion, a little extra, to spend towards what you actually want to get, and you'll get it then. But don't beat yourself up for not jumping on the opportunity that presented itself, because there was so much going on with that was more than what you wanted to handle and more you wanted to deal with. Something is coming, but again, it's coming around tax season. So stay focused, stay on target, stay on the goal, and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, Auntie, you don't have sound.
Thank you. I'm sitting up here. I was just about to start talking too. Let's see. The chosen one. Is there anyone getting readings on me? And if so, what spirit communicating to that person? Let's see. The chosen one. So people, is there someone getting readings on this person? All right. So yes. We definitely have somebody. One, they're looking at your money. They're also looking at something that has to do with love. So this could be somebody that you were in a relationship with, or somebody who's interested. Hold up. We just had a bunch of cards fall down. So money came up. Let me grab these cards. Masculine energy is showing. And it is somebody trying to figure out your stability. So, but you got a few different people. So this could be people that work in or move around in your soul tribe or whatever, because it shows that the main person right now that's looking at you is masculine man. I feel like that there is something about somebody trying to either figure out what's going on with a man, or this is a man that's looking at you. But you also have a couple of women that are coming in too that are looking. So you might want to block yourself, because it looks like that you have a few different people that are trying to get readings on top of you.
So, I guess this is my first time reading for Day Day then.
Ooh.
You never read for Day Day before? Did I lose my crown outside?
Happy my chips are close. Go ahead and read for Day Day.
Can you look into who's throwing at me? Sure.
Lord have mercy. I'll be back, y'all. I lost my crown outside trying to fight the cat.
Oh Lord.
I can tell you right now that this person is a perfect stranger. What they're doing is, I guess, a form of crosswords work. They're trying to change something with your luck or destiny or something like that, but it's hitting your external environment for now. It's not hitting any of your internals. So that is a good thing for now. This looks like it'll come in quickly, linger for a little bit, and then quickly leave out. But what's going to hit though is your money. If you're not finding yourself in kind of a financial straits right now, there is a warning of your material stuff getting stagnant or stuck. So make sure you do work to open your roads, and of course break any of that nastiness or send it back, however you want to deal with it. but your health is not being touched, your head isn't being touched. It's more so like your external stuff. So, you know, it could be worse. But I would probably say that all things I've seen, that this is not the worst. I would probably put it like a 2, 3, maybe 4. But sorry, spoke too soon. This could be a stranger or one that's trying to act like a stranger. I hate to say this, but from your friends, acquaintances, and those that you work with closely, I would probably look at those again to see who's actually opposing you. Not the strongest connection, but it's a start. So be careful who you call friend, or you know, who you associate with, because you know, people throw for less, mantra for 2020 and onward. So could be the green-eyed monster of envy, jealousy, that sort of thing, or maybe they just think you're easy pickings. I don't know. I don't really try to understand human logic, but however it goes, you know how humans act, right? Be careful of people who smile in your face too. Right?
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find somebody. I went out and then came back in. Mama, if you want to go, you can go.
Okay, let me see.
Oh, sorry. Day Day, did Auntie ever teach you that apple trick before? Because that's a really good way to see who's throwing at you.
I did in a class a while back, but we might have to revisit it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Hold up, I was kind of looking at Day Day. Partner person, is your partner person? So remember the conversation that you had with the person when you moved, and you kind of let them know who you were? This person is doing some work to keep you in check. So you don't know the person, but you kind of know the person. And they're doing this because they're concerned about what you practice. So it's almost like they're trying to cause some issue beforehand, before you can cause a problem. All right, so let's see. Ariel, hi, what is the next step in my relationship with Ellie? Ariel, is that Ariel guy? How does Ellie feel about Ariel guy? How does Ariel feel about Ariel guy? So the first thing that I'm getting is there's a little bit of deception going on with this person right now. And it's because it looks like they are still not done with something from their past. So it is showing that you might need to figure out if y'all are going in the same direction, because it kind of is like you're looking one way, this person is looking another way about what they want this to be. If this is a friend and you're trying to take it to the next step, I feel like that they need to let something go before they can move forward with you. They keep looking back. They keep looking back at something that either has emotionally stunted them or they haven't let go of it emotionally. So it looks like that at some point there is going to be conversation about this before it can move on. So it may be that somebody has to let go of the past and heal a little bit before they're really ready. And I feel like this person still needs to heal.
Okay, if I can just go really quickly. Aquamoon Cosmetics wanted to know when was the settlement money coming in. Between Sagittarius and Aquarius season, somewhere near like right before tax season or around tax season, because sometimes with these settlements they like to wait for you to file taxes and they just attach it to your tax return for some reason, which I think is real disrespectful, especially if you've been waiting on it for a minute. But If it doesn't take that long, you're looking at the beginning of December to the end. I'm sorry, to the middle of February, which again is still tax season.
You're welcome, Aurelie guy.
Oh, is it me or is it you?
It's you.
You.
Oh, okay. This one's for Jimmy Joss. Any spirit message from spirit in regards to my spiritual development? Where you should be looking now is the mundane or the material environment that you're currently existing at. You may find yourself in um, a state of plenty, but make sure you know how to sustain or keep it that way or get more. It's not that you're in danger of losing what you've gained so far. Just understand that there may be holes or I should say the bowl still has holes in it that you may not have fixed or patched up. I don't even want to say holes. Maybe there's like cracks or something, and maybe little holes, but nothing too major. That may be hidden from you, or you just not paid attention to. That may put you in a financial standstill sometime down the line. It looks like the situation isn't coming quick, but it will be coming down later in the line, where your material situation, like your money situation, might get stagnant or even like completely get arrested. There is have you ever considered money work or maybe getting advice from spirits that deal with money to be able to help advise, or even help, just because this is the material world that we're dealing with, financial advisor or anything or any good resource that may deal with money, investing, that sort of thing? Because I mean, you're in a prime position to be okay. Well, this might be the I guess the point where you may want to pull the trigger, so to speak, and actually go speak to one. Go to investor, go to financial advisor, people that deal with money that you trust, and of course give good advice. Because I think you might be at the point where you can start building a like the financial legacy for either yourself or your family, or if you want to have children down the line. You're like in a prime position, so maybe not lose this opportunity to do so. Because I know you may have asked for a spiritual development, but I'm just keep this in mind that it's hard to be spiritual if you're hungry all the time, or you're homeless, or you find yourself in debt all the time, right? Your attention's being diverted, your food, clothing, shelter is not being met, your basic needs essentially. So don't make money a problem, make it a solution, so to speak.
Soraya Moss. Spirit messages, please. I've been feeling pushed back within this process, but I'm claiming success. Yes, do claim success, but Spirit is saying you need to be more aggressive. Right now, instead of you being in like this fight or flight mode, you're just like in between, and you're not really choosing to either go after it or to let it go. And so Spirit is saying with the cards that I got here, come out of this like sort of like passive place and get a little bit more aggressive. Like all I really heard was be aggressive, like they want you to go more hard than what you've been going to get after what it is you're trying to get. So claiming success is correct because the success is there, but you just got to be a little bit more aggressive going after it, going towards it. That's it.
I had pulled on Kiara too.
Sorry, y'all.
It's okay. I was like, he just renamed the poor child.
Same.
But it flowed off your. It flowed off your lips. I was like, let's let him go with it. But I definitely kind of got the same thing. Spirit is like, really, you got a lot of stuff on top of you. You got money issues, you got relationship issues. They're telling you to tighten up on things and be more assertive and be more focused on what you need to do, because it looks like you're wandering in the land, and your ancestors are like, you know what to do. So there is going to be something that literally like starts hitting you in the head, like, okay, let's get it together, because they're like, you can hear, you can listen. You do need to cleanse too, just because it looks like you have a lot of gunk around you, and you may have picked that up from attachments with other people. All right, let's see. Marsha Holcomb, something about the student loan being taken care of. I don't see that being soon. I do not see it being soon. There is something with finances that get lifted off of your shoulders, which could be definitely having to pay back a student loan. That does come in 2025. If you're expecting it to happen in 2024, it doesn't look like it's happening. Doesn't look like it's happening at the beginning of 2025. I kind of get like bad news in a legal situation initially, and then it turns good. And it's basically something stolen is returned, which is so funny with that card, because I do feel like them student loans be stealing from people with all that interest that they put on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is showing something that you paid out to does come back to you, but it happens in 2025. Kind of feel like moving towards the hotter months. This could be late spring, early summer with something like that.
Where'd you go? Oh, no. Where did you go? There you are. Ernie Prosperity, any guide on my spiritual journey? Any welcome messages? Thank you. So it seems that you've been putting a lot of work or ritual into getting to yourself where you are. But this kind of comes off as a similar situation when I was earlier in my formative years, when I became obsessed with spirit or even power, that sort of thing. Try not to obsess over like the small details, the small minutia revolving around magic, sorcery, that sort of thing. Concentrate more on like the philosophy, the mysticism, and all that other stuff that's kind of like not necessarily the fluff, but I guess the cosmology as to why the magic is. That would help kind of like, I guess, balance your attention, because magic, well, the whole point of spirituality is enriching your lives, right? Not just your mundane world. So if I were to advise you on anything, try being the spiritual explorer, right? There's a whole world out there, and many, many worlds that you can go visit and learn from, right? Many other traditions that present other views or many world views. Some similar, not some others not so dissimilar. But magic, sorcery, is great, but it's not necessarily the be all end all, of anything. If there is something that I could also say here, pursue wisdom. Let that be the very first thing that you run after and chase before anything else, if you're considering the longevity of your spiritual practice. So, because you might find that your obsessions might be fleeting, and you might, instead of like kind of a steady climb, you might kind of get like a stop start, great bursts of energy, but they kind of fizzle out every so often, or consistently fizzle out, I should say. But no, you are headed, what you're doing right now, it is the right path. The correct path is just your whys of what you're doing that can be improved upon.
They all in your business asking you if you single and stuff. She trying to play matchmaker on the thing. Doug might get taken. Hey, Jeffy.
Don't do it, Doug. Don't
Doug,
do it.
hey, look at that. Did you see how he kind of crossed them shoulders a little bit tighter on that?
He said no.
Yeah, he said his body said no.
Yeah.
His body
No,
said no.
I get it. Don't do it.
He ain't even cracking a smile. Oh my God. That's what happens when you work with death, y'all. They just take your sense of humor.
What are you talking about? You know how many dick jokes I came across this morning? Holy shit.
Everything but that relationship. That relationship was like.
I pulled for Shawana Foster. She said, "Can you tell me where I'm going wrong in my marriage situation?"
Oh, I pulled on her too. Go ahead.
If you are currently married, whoever you are married to is definitely doing some kind of whatever in the dark, and whatever is in the dark is about to come to the light. Like when I say it's about to come to the light, like the
Kicking
light.
and screaming. Kicking and screaming.
Yes, because like the moon and the sun card came out. So it's about to be illuminated times 1,000. So you're not doing anything wrong. Whatever this other person is doing is where the wrongdoing is. And I feel like if you guys are getting a divorce, there's definitely money on top of you. So there might be some sort of alimony or something. But things get way better for you once you remove yourself from this person. That's the gist of it. Moving yourself away from this person eases the load. You see the light at the end of the like it's just so much positivity on the other side away from whoever this person is. So, honey, let's go ahead and ease on down the divorce because no.
Okay, so I don't need to follow that up. So Vladimir, um, if you're trying to start a business or a project with people, Spirit is like you need to do more research. There's a lot of hidden things that may end up costing you to lose money and possibly even friendships with this. So it's either they are not researching things all the way through, or you need to research things all the way through because there's a loss of money on top of whatever this is. But Spirit is saying you do have other opportunities that are coming in, and that the message all the way across the board is research it yourself. Like, you're very intelligent. Don't just go by anybody. Like, I want you to invest in this or whatever. I'm pretty sure that you already know this, but they're like, dig for yourself to make sure that you don't lose anything, because I feel like that there could be a loss of money for somebody who is not really looking into this. All right. Shawana said, I already came to light. He just be lying. I already know. Shawana, why do y'all ask the question if y'all already know? Is it just to get the confirmation?
Oh,
Because
I just wrote to her. I told her there's more coming. There's more coming out. She needs to go ahead and distance herself now.
I keep hearing like those guys. I don't know, but
okay. Let's see. Rach Bobo, the friendly neighborhood necromancer is Doug Graves, and then the Hotel Row is let me ban this person real
who the
quick.
hell is this Tarot Destroyer and why are they messaging?
They come in and they just spam and try to cause problems.
We was doing so good. At least they came in towards the end.
They just woke up from a nap or something. You know, they just happened to roll over and see we were on, and it's like, let's just fuck that up.
Oh, bendito.
Yeah, the poor baby. He ain't got shit else to do. Must be a lonely fucking life. You know, I be Tarot Destroyer. If you got all that time on your hand, I got laundry. I always have laundry on Friday night. I definitely need my bathtub cleaned. So if you could sit up here and harass, come on through. If you could keep coming on and harassing people, come clean.
Not come clean.
I hate to see people that just waste their time with shit, you know. I just really do.
Are
And
those grapes?
they
What
ain't got nothing else to do.
tomatoes? What are
Hey,
those?
Mambo Naya. So y'all do not you're probably gonna have other scammers reach out to you tonight. Do not send these people any money. Don't engage with them. It ain't even worth having any type of going back and forth. Some of y'all be going back and forth with them in the messenger. These people, all they want to do is get a rise out of you. Doug, Sharon wants to know, do you work with families to find missing or presumed people that are dead?
No.
That would be interesting, though, if you did, to be honest. And you probably could. You probably could.
Right. I will watch you on Dateline.
You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh out of. Is it my turn?
I think it might be mine, but
what's going on? I'm reading these comments and I'm getting real like, oh, okay, what's going on? Like,
okay, so yeah, it's Destroyer's turn because I was confused. He would.
So this one's for Sharon Norris Lynch. Any insights for you? First things first, you might find, okay, so for now, it seems like you're in a good place on a pathway to success or whatever goals that you've set that you are going to achieve. Just be aware that, you know, discipline and perseverance make successes, not talent. So don't rest on your laurels first and foremost. Extant messages. Though your money may be harmonious now, just be careful that you don't put yourself in a situation that makes it tenuous, especially when third parties or external influences are involved. Don't get goaded by a pretty message or someone selling you a, what do you call it? Snake oil or a pretty tale or what it is, or even a sob story, because they may take advantage of your kindness and generosity. Don't fall for it. If you're having if you have siblings or people that you consider siblings, they may reach out to, not necessarily for the first one, it's more so strangers. If it's family or friends that are asking for financial aid, just be careful that you don't get dragged into the hidden problems that may arise because of your association with them, or getting caught in the middle of something because you may have helped this person out and they may be in trouble with the law or something like that, or they may be gotten themselves in with the wrong people, sort of thing. But just be careful of who you give your money to, even if they are, you know, family. Also, take care of your house and home. You know, hearth is where the heart is, especially your external environment. I don't want to say, you know, you're being worked or anything, but it may be time for a cleanse or something to get rid of all the, you know, stagnant negative energy that may be there, or things that may, if you're a practitioner, that you may not have cleared everything. So think of this as a winter clearing, winter cleaning. But yeah, other than that, everything looks stable. I mean, the only other thing is probably unrelated is potential ending of a relationship, not necessarily, you know, a romantic one, maybe a close friend, but that's kind of like not really part of this message, but it's something there, you know, just another situation, but not necessarily related to this one.
They say, why are you rocking like that, Anthony? So when when he get to the end of the line and it's time for him to go, he start rocking. It's like, I got shit to do. I know.
Because I have to ask. First of all, I feel like Kuzan with this hat on and these glasses. For some reason, I don't know why, but every time I would go to take a sip, I know Gede is in here because I would come back to the camera and I would want to spray. So I don't know what is going on. But does Kuzan like rub his knee after like being in the field or something like that?
He could. Because he worked hard and he do work with a cane. So yes, he could.
I do that every time I read. Every time, no matter what, I'm always rubbing, like I start rocking like this, and then I start rubbing my right knee.
Could be Kuzan coming through. He could be helping you. Definitely.
I believe it. But that's why I'm rocking. Not because it's time to go, like somebody said.
Well, you do at the end of it, you always start doing the rocks. So I'd be like, okay, that means it's time for me to go do some other shit. I just thought that was like the tell. And you gotta, maybe you don't even realize, but you got a little bit of a tell at the end of it. Shawana,
Well,
babe, it's not you. Your husband is cheating. There's another person. That's why he's different. He's different because he's seeing somebody else. He's talking to somebody else. So it's not you, my love. If you don't have any support, you might want to go ahead and look into therapy because there's a lot of insecurity that's coming out of this for you, which means there's some healing that needs to come with this. And it's going to be heavy. It really is, especially if there's more that's coming out.
yeah.
So please don't think that it's you. I mean, every relationship, there's always two sides of a story, but looking just at what he is doing because you asked the question, he's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
He's cheating. And that's a decision. So it doesn't matter if you didn't do something right or you didn't dress right or you said something wrong. He made a decision to go be with somebody else. That's on him. That's on him. All right. All right. We are gonna end it, y'all. Because I'm getting hungry now. I chased cats and shit and ran back and forth. I feel like I need to go take a cleanse and replenish my my spirit for tonight. But I want to thank these guys. Tanya's anal warts irritate Doug's penal warts. Well, goddamn, Tarot Destroyer. How old is you? 13? This got to be a child.
Why was I left out?
You sure was left out, and I want to know how I get anal warts because that shit sound painful as fuck. And Doug is gay. Well, you know what though? He could be. I don't know. I do have good cakes, y'all. I ain't gonna say that he wouldn't try to hit him. We friends though. Tarot Destroyer went a little bit too far tonight.
Listen, y'all over there battling in the cake department because it was a lot going on over there in Canada.
Yeah, it is a lot going on. One day they said I was trying to blame Anthony and I'm the one over here hungry. That is true. All right. Before we leave and before Tarot Destroyer, give me another STD. Who are y'all? who are y'all and how can they get a hold of y'all tonight before I have to go take my penicillin? I'm sorry. Go ahead. Anal warts. Out of everything they could have gave me. Anal warts. Okay. All right. Let me quit, y'all. Anthony, who are you?
I am Dio Tarot. And you can message me here on Facebook. You can message me on TikTok at Dio Tarot. I'm all over the place. Next time I come live, I'll wear a tank top so I can show you my boobs since y'all want to see them so bad. I'll be prepared next time.
But it's gonna cost a $5 donation.
A $5 donation, and I will answer a question for you as well. Now, if you donate $20, you get to see both. I'm not showing nips. I'm just gonna show the boobs. So the more you spend, the more you see. We're gonna treat you like OnlyFans.
Oh God. All right. Okay, Destroyer, you got to follow up.
Well, as I said before, I am Doug Graves, the Friendly Neighborhood Necromancer. You can find me on Facebook with the same namesake, the Friendly Neighborhood Necromancer. You can, there's my booking pages on there if you want a personal reading. But yeah, my door's open. If you wanted to get a reading or ask questions, that's the page to go to. So.
Well, it was such a pleasure having you here. Corey, before we leave, take the parasite cleanse. It's gonna help. Spirit was saying that, and I forgot to. I don't even know if anybody answered your question, but I mean, it seems fitting after anal warts that we would go to the parasite cleanse answer. Yeah. So go ahead and do the parasite cleanse, and I'm talking about a good one. Spirit is saying that you need something that is strong. And I know there's several. I think isn't oil of oregano good for parasites too? I've read that somewhere or saw that on TikTok. but they do have parasite cleansers, and it is showing that it will help with any type of stomach issue, because I do feel like there are parasites. Okay, Kara's like, yes. So yeah, oil of oregano. I hear it tastes nasty, but I think you can mix it. Okay, you took something already. Perfect. Perfect. It should help you. All right, you guys. Well, we love y'all. Definitely. Dates. They say dates are supposed to. Oh, I love dates. Corey, you took oregano for a month and it didn't do anything, so you had to go to a parasite cleanse. That's interesting. Okay, I didn't know dates killed parasites. Did y'all know that? Mm-mm. I used to eat them all the time when we were little. I did not know that. All right, you guys. Anyway, before I start talking about parasites and we end up on something else, I love y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all know y'all are invited back anytime you want. Have a beautiful, beautiful night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.